Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Tech titans and financial giants, Apple's Q4 triumph, Palantir's surge, and Starlink's break-even moment. Plus, Bill Gross banking bets, Carvana's Q3 reveal, Fortinet's forecast fumble, and Hercules Capital beats expectations. Also on the agenda, Broadcom CEO in China amidst VMware deal. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these headlines. Apple's fourth quarter results surpassed predictions, even though there was a 1% decrease in shares. The technology powerhouse announced earnings of $1.46 per share and revenue of $89.5 billion. This success was largely due to record services revenue and consistent iPhone sales. On the other hand, Mac sales did not meet expectations while iPad sales exceeded them. Chief Executive Officer Tim Cook pointed out that high demand for the latest iPhones posed a challenge.
Palantir Technologies, a leading enterprise software manufacturer, experienced a stock surge of 17% following the announcement of its Q3 results and future projections, which exceeded expectations. The firm's revenue increased by almost 17%, reaching $558 million and surpassing estimates. Commercial revenue saw a significant jump of 23%, contributing to an overall customer count growth of 34%. Palantir has also revised its annual sales and income guidance upwards. CEO Alex Karp declared that the company's stock is now qualified for inclusion in the S&P 500 index.
Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX, has announced that Starlink, their internet satellite service, has reached break-even cash flow. Currently, the service accounts for a majority of active satellites and is projected to launch the most satellites from Earth in the upcoming year. Despite competition from Amazon's Project Kuiper and Viasat, SpaceX reportedly became profitable in early 2023 following previous years of annual losses. It is suggested that a public offering for Starlink could be forthcoming once revenue streams stabilize.
Bill Gross, a well-known bond investor, is buying shares in Truist Financial, Citizens Financial Group, KeyCorp, and First Horizon due to unpredictable Treasury yields. He anticipates a favorable yield curve and a possible U.S. recession by the end of the year. Despite earlier liquidity issues impacting smaller banks this year, Gross suggested certain undervalued stocks in the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF, which has recently outperformed the S&P 500.
Carvana has announced their third quarter net income to be $741 million. The revenues have soared up to $3.39 billion, exceeding the expectations by a whopping $600 million. During this period, the company managed to sell close to 81,000 retail units. This led to an all-time high gross profit per unit of $5,952. Despite foreseeing a potential decline in retail sales due to industry trends and seasonal factors, Carvana is projecting positive adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization for the third quarter in a row.
Shares of the cybersecurity company, Fortinet, experienced a 20% drop in after-hours trading. This was due to a fourth quarter sales forecast that did not meet expectations. Although the third quarter earnings per share surpassed estimates, the revenue fell short. The CEO of Fortinet, Ken Xia, emphasized a change in direction towards markets with faster growth as demand for secure networking slows down. Despite these challenges, Fortinet's shares have increased by 18% since the start of this year.
Hercules Capital's net investment income for the third quarter surpassed expectations by 3 cents, hitting 52 cents. The company also announced a total investment income of $116.7 million, an increase of 38.5% compared to the previous year and exceeding estimates by $4.19 million. With a growth of 19.4% in assets under management, Hercules currently oversees roughly $4.1 billion.
Hock Tan, the CEO of Broadcom, has recently held a meeting with officials from China. The discussion was centered around the company's proposed acquisition of VMware, a deal valued at $69 billion. Although this deal has already been given the green light in both the United Kingdom and United States, it is still awaiting final approval from China's State Administration for Market Regulation. Broadcom is optimistic about closing this deal soon, ideally before their merger agreement expires on November 26th.
And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Keep investing in your knowledge. We'll be back tomorrow with more insights. Stay financially savvy. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. It's time for us to say goodbye until we see each other again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.